Welcome to the ARCA meme series here at Five Flag Speedway. For the first time ever, we head to the half-mile short track in Pensacola, Florida, as we saw the Bench SA Memorial Series race the other day. As it was a very chaotic race. Asher, you and I both saw it. But here today, the ARCA meme series, the top division, makes its first ever trip to this small track here. So based on what we saw yesterday and from what we have seen from the practice and qualifying sessions, what do you think we'll expect from today's race?
Well, I would hope it's an instant classic, Henry. I would say the Benny Chastain race was probably one of the better Arca meme like series races I've ever seen.
A lot happened in that race, and we do want to congratulate Tim Spurgeon on the win there, his second career win. But for
Yeah,
today's race, it will be William Sawalha to number 20 that will lead the field to the green flag there for the new team of Crawl Racing. On the front row there, and along with him, it'll be Alon Day in the F for Grava Motorsports. And you'll have to ask Jared Grava how that happened.
is it after pay respects for Jarrett Grava?
I don't know. You ask him.
All right, starting behind them, we got the 75 of Brian Dick and Doza, and right beside him is that Norm
Yep, Norm Benning.
Norm Bitch and Benning.
And the third row behind him, Eric Caudell, who's been off to a hot start this season. And then alongside him is going to be the '09 of Matthew Fastnot there.
Has he really been off to a hot start, Henry?
Well, he's like top 10 points. Give him a break.
I expect more.
Your
All
turn.
right, behind them, you got the 40 of Jamie McMurray, and then the '07 of Brian Cockrider.
Rounding out the top 10 here, it's going to be Quinn Davis in number 35. And alongside of her, it's going to be Todd Antrikin, who picked up his first career win at North Wilkesboro last season.
What a shitter.
Your turn.
All right, behind them, you got the 73 of Dale Shane Shearer. And then behind Shearer's outside, you got the '03 of Willie.
Big Willie Mullins there. And right behind them, Tanner Reif, number 14, one of your rookie contenders. And starting next to him is going to be the number 81 of Mike Cock.
Ah, Mike Cock. Funny how it works out that way.
I don't know.
All right, 12. I think I've done a good job memorizing most of the marketing drivers. I have no clue who the fuck that is. Is that Rife?
That is Ryan Rulin, the 12.
I thought he was in the 67.
No, he's in the 12 for the series.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking of NASCAR 25. My bad.
Don't think of NASCAR 25.
All right, and then two is outside. You got 39 of DL Wilson.
In a row behind them, you got the 29 of Sean Core and the 06 of Ricky Sanders.
Oh,
Okay.
who knew?
Okay, we're gonna pretend it's Ricky Sanders. I actually put Zachary
Oh my
Dingle.
gosh, bro!
Okay,
It it's not.
my bad.
Wait, is that? Wait, no, that is Ricky Sanders, right? That's not
Yes,
Hinkle.
my bad. That was just a bad mistake on my part. We'll proceed.
All right. Behind them, you got the 42 Will Clapp making his first ever Arkham meme start. In the top division at least, he made a couple Benny Chastain starts for the same team of Motorboat or Motorsports last year. See if you can make anything out of this. And then to his outside, the '03 of is it Alex in the '03?
Yes, Alex Club. We don't have time to show the rest or tell the rest of starting laps. So here are the rest of the drivers in the field and pick out a favorite to win this race. We got the one in green here. It'll be William Sawalich and Alon Day on the front row for 150 laps, if I am not mistaken. Yes, 150 laps here at this half-mile short track here. And so I am very excited to get this race on the road as the lights on the pace
Agreed.
car are out.
Green, green, green.
And we are green here at Five Flags Speedway.
Oh shit! There's the wallet.
A long day on
Thinking,
the outside, holding strong there.
I need to go pee pee, so I'll be back.
All right. That's going to be William Swallows that's going to lead the very first lap here at Five Flags Speedway. See Brian Dozen, 75, making a move to second there on that bottom lane. Seems like the bottom lane is the way to go as of now. It'll be a long day on the outside, falling back quickly here. Now having company from the two of Eric Caudell further behind us. So Walsh continuing to pull away from the rest of the field here. 3 wide further back, you got the Fastnut Racing Venture teammates. Matthew Fastnut on the outside, going to get around Norm Benning in the 84, and Jamie McMurray in the number 40. A heartbreak for Jamie McMurray at Nashville. Led, I believe it was 84 laps before having to pit with 25 to go, and that ended any chance he had at winning the race there. It was a tough break, a heartbreak for Jamie McMurray, who has had not too much of a great tenure in the series. He's led laps, but several DNQs have hindered his potential in the series. But right now, going to get clear of his teammate Matthew Fastnut. Maybe a little contact there between Quinn Davis and Fastnut. Going to keep it
Oh
rolling
shit!
though. But Fastnut falling back in a hurry here has lost a couple positions now, and may lose another one too. The 07 of Brian Coltrider here.
That's not really struggling on that outside lane.
Oh, looks like Mike Buckley is down pit road. Not sure what the reason would be, but we are going to stay green for now.
Maybe he's just doing one of those starting parks you love to talk about all the time.
Oh, yes, my favorite.
Do you think he's got a cheeseburger in there?
Oh, definitely. You know, starting parking is like the pride and joy of the ARCA meme series. It's something that we often don't see much of because all the drivers love to race in this series. But, you know, it's just like something special in the heart of it. That is like,
Even though people have been dying at like a crazy rate recently.
you know, the thing is, doing it is like the best thing in the world. It's like the cheapest thing you can do because you get to drive a race car for a few laps. You get to do, you get to do all the cool activities that all the other drivers do, and then you get a free snack as well. That's being paid for by the team. So I mean, shit, if I did that for a living, I mean, I'd be in heaven. Believe me.
You know, Henry, I did hear that the ARCA meme driver is actually thinking of unionizing
For what?
for the fact that people are dying at a pretty rapid rate.
Well, listen. We've been making strides in safety equipment and all that good stuff
I
for
heard you
this.
don't even give the drivers a Hans device.
Well, it's an option. We want to give free options to people. Like you can wear a Hans device, but if you want to wear an open face helmet, that's totally fine too. We don't want to get in the way of that, and we like to let the people be. And I recall one time back in, I would say it was season 1 of the late model division, where a driver showed up with a baseball helmet to a race, and I can't recall who it was, but it was a pretty memorable day for them.
The yellow flag is out.
And caution's out for the
Oh,
first time here. Oh, and that's gonna be Roger Blackstock. Oh, that's gonna be a tough break for him. He just won in Nashville last race. I don't know, Jesus.
oh, we had a big accident here.
All right, so gonna run into the side of Kevin Hinkle. Oh,
Wait, hold on. Wait, hang on. Go back a little bit.
that's going to be a big hit for Roger Blackstock in the 44. Let's take a look here. Yeah, so it looks like Hinkle's going to get loose, and I think Blackstock just ran out of room in a
Oh,
hard impact. Dale
Big
Quarterly hogged
impact.
inside of him there. Oh, and it gets hit by a dildo there, too. Tough break for the 44. As we mentioned, won at the Nashville Fairgrounds last race, so not what you want to
He's
see.
ready to peel off here, going into pit road. Wait, does Sawallish lose the lead during the scramble?
Yes, because he stopped to avoid the accident, he has lost some track position, therefore he has lost the lead. And under ruling, you have to maintain pacing at all times, even in cases of a wreck. So Sawallish has lost his track position, but it's not all over for him. He can always get his way back to the front. He did get a great start to begin with, but just unforeseen circumstances there. So tough break for the 44 of Roger Blackstock, as he's the season 5 champion, of course, won by one singular point after, I want to say it was 28 races on the schedule, still won by just
Jesus.
1 point. Yeah, and mind you, no playoffs, no chase. It literally came down to 1 point. And I remember that race pretty well. It was about 2 years ago, actually, to this day.
I feel like most of these ARCA meme races most of these ARCA meme championships has a habit of getting down to it. You know,
Yeah.
like we've seen it, especially like in Benny Chastain too, with the Takuma Koga David Smith ballad from
Oh,
last year.
yes. And I do remember that pretty well here.
Green
Yeah, I
flag
remember we both like lost our shit during that race.
I know. Well, they were tied with like 5 to go.
Yeah,
It was
we
incredible.
nearly had a tiebreaker for the championship.
Yes, sir.
Oh, somebody getting back on the racetrack here.
Yep, green flag here. I think it was Landon Markham that got back on track.
Oh,
But now, Alon Day is going to be your leader here. Has DNQ'd for the first 2 races of the season, so this is first start of the season here in the letter F, I should say. Look further back here. Jim McMurray get to the bottom of Eric Caudell. That will be for the second
Murray.
position.
You know, it almost seems like it's the opposite from the late models here. The bottom groove seems to be the dominant groove compared to the top side of yesterday.
I think once we get a long run in, I think we will see the outside lane start to do well. But yeah, you can see Eric Caudell struggling in the outside lane to make something work.
Oh, did I see a car stop on it?
I
What, like,
don't.
what the fudge pass center?
Hold on. I'm pretty sure it's just like billboard signing.
No, there was definitely a car stop down there. It was like a dark blue car.
I'm sure they just came off pit road.
No, like, he was stopped on the racetrack.
We'll look at it later. Okay, may have been John Garrett. Oh, Norm Benning's got a problem there. I've hit the
Is the
wall.
racing good?
Yeah, I enjoy it. And see, Alonde has pulled away from Jay McMurray there. And it's now caught to the lap car of Mike Buckley, who has returned to the racetrack.
How many laps down is Buckley?
14 laps down, just checked a second ago.
What a shitter.
Well, he did have a little bit of, I want to say his mechanical issues. So,
You know, at that point, he might as well just start and park and eat a cheeseburger.
well, I mean, some guys did wreck, so every point matters as well, too. You got to think of it that way. Every point matters in a season. And you can never give up. Because I remember.
But we're really implying Mike Buckley is going to be in the championship battle.
Well, you never know. I mean, he was a few seasons ago. I mean, maybe not in the last few seasons. He hasn't been that competitive, but, you know, you never know what he's capable of. You know, give the guy a chance. See Tanner Reif slow on the bottom there, too. He'll get out of
And
harm's way.
what is happening with all these? I'm noticing a lot of drivers just wrecking.
I think they're probably hitting the wall, but it's like not caution worthy. Plus, we're letting iRacing have the roll of the cautions
All right,
here.
let's take a look through the field here. Is that 30? Who's the 35? I think that's the new guy, right?
That'd be Quinn Davis, a girl actually, and the 35
Ah,
for
Her name is Quinn.
yes, Quinn Davis in the 35. She is making her second start of the
well,
season. Made her
look,
first last week
Looking to
at
the inside there. McMurray not able to make the move, though.
not able to get there just yet, but definitely going to keep him honest for the time being as McMurray try to find a little bit of redemption from last week.
Oh, and Davis got loose there.
Gonna keep it rolling though, but as I mentioned, McMurray led several laps at Nashville, led the most laps actually, but had the pit late in the going, and that is what cost him the race. And so, hoping to
Now,
be the driver to win for the first time for Fast Time Racing Ventures.
now the question is, can they make it on fuel? Because these people pitting under green might actually be making a green flag pit stop because they can't make it.
Well, we're gonna find out here later in the race. But look through the
The
field here.
lap car Markham on the back of Sawalch there.
Landon Markham, 95, the driver from Kentucky here, who made his debut at the iRacing Super Speedway and trying to make up for lost ground from earlier when he made contact with Roger Blackstock.
Oh, making the outside groove work.
Yeah, he's also going to try
Nearly.
to run down the 29 of Sean Core to get the free pass, if he can do that. There was no free pass awarded as none of the lap cars were on track at the time. But likely it'll be Sean Correll gets free pass if we have a caution right now. Looking through the rest of the field here. There you see Matthew Fast on the 09, running in the 8th position there, having a nice run for himself. You know, he ran most of the season last season, and didn't have the best of luck though. Had some tough blows throughout the season, but was able to maintain the team to expand to 3 cars, in which 2 of them are in the race now with McMurray, and the third entry, David Gillen, did fail to qualify for the race there. But he's got a little battle with Todd Antrican that is brewing there. You see Antrican, the number 8, having a good run
Oh,
there. Trying to look up front to see.
I'll be right back, guys.
Alright.
and I'll tell you what, nothing has fucking happened.
Well, just give it some time. Let it marinate. Let's see, battle here. I believe it's outside the top 10. You see Mike Cock in the 81. Trying to hold off. That'd be Ricky Sanders and Charles Buchanan Jr. there. Both of them having some nice runs for themselves too. And Charles Buchanan
Henry?
Jr., who won at Martinsville last season. It was a very exciting race. I remember it pretty well, for myself at least, where Buchanan, I believe, and well, there's the driver that he passed for to win. That would be Alex Clubb. It was actually based on tire strategy. Clubb had pitted much earlier, but Buchanan was able to pit later and ran him down with just a few laps left in the race. It was a very exciting finish. I remember it really well. There you see Ricky Sanders running Buchanan up the track. Alex Clubb still there in tow. You may make it 3 wide here. Look at this. Oh, it's going to be tight. Close quarters racing, but Sanders going to hold on here. But Buchanan might even pass him here. Ooh. Really close. Still getting sideways. They are letting the 81 run away from them here. But Buchanan finally got to get clear of the 06. That has allowed both Roulette and Farrier in this battle here. Now, I see these two are running together, and these two have had some history together. John Farrier and Will Kimmel. These are the guys that competed for the championship back in Season 4, and it was Will Kimmel who once again won by 1 point over John Farrier. And, Will Kimmel's had a very impressive resume since he's gotten into the ARCA Meme Series and was your first ever Rookie of the Year winner back in Season 2 when we started doing that. And so Will Kimmel won Rookie of the Year in Season 2. And won the championship in Season 4. And so far, having a good run here today in that 68 car. I'll look back up front here and see if anything has really happened per se. Doesn't look like much. Looks like Alonde's still running away with it here. But it looks like Williams Wallach may have company here soon from the 75 Brian Doza.
Oh, Call Trotter looking on the outside there.
Whoa, and Brian Doza getting a little loose right there. And the 75 going to give it up to Coltrider.
And potentially Fastnot too.
Oh man, Doza is sideways on the bottom there. Trying to hang on
As
to it.
you know, as the track gets rubbered in, maybe that outside groove is
Whoa. He
maybe that
is
outside
drifting.
groove could see some work here.
I mean, just look at how sideways he is getting. That is incredible.
You know, that has to. I don't know if that is that a driver issue. Is that a setup issue? Maybe a
Again.
combination.
Man, he needs to either get on the outside lane or he's got to pit. Because, oh my
There's
gosh.
something wrong with that race car, Henry.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure what it would be, but, oh, and gonna get the chrome horn from Willie Mullins.
Big Willie does not have time for this.
No, he does not. He's like, you either move or I'll move for you.
And you know, unironically, I think that actually helped Dota.
Nope, yeah, he's straightened out now. He's got it figured out. Man, lost several key positions there. Lost about 4 or 5 positions out of that ordeal. To where he is now just hanging on by a thread in the top 10. Excuse me. But it looks like while we were away, Quinn Davis moving in that second position there in the 35 has passed the 40 Jay McMurray. Now Eric Caudell on the 2 on the outside here.
As you see that outside groove starting to see some work here.
Ooh, gonna get a little close there. McMurray had to get on the brakes, didn't want to get into the back of Caudell. A noble thing to do for McMurray. Is Eric Caudell going to get away for that third position here?
You know, if I was McMurray, I'd wreck that piece of shit.
Nah, Caudell's harmless.
Caudell is the worst fucking driver I've ever seen in ARCA meme.
Well, he's won like 5 races, dog.
Yeah, Dodo's gonna win 5 races this season.
We'll see. Right now, ooh, looks like D1's got a little hiccup there. Gonna fall back into the 13th position into the clutches of Alex Club there. Alex Club looking low, gonna get really low as anyone gonna go high, and here comes Ricky Sanders through the middle. 2 for 1 special at Five Flag Speedway. What a power move by the 06 that was. And that may be a contender for Reese's sweet move of the race there. That was a great move by the 06 there to get around those 2 cars. Battle up front, Buchanan having the same problem that Doza was having on an inside lane, getting really squirrely with those rear tires once again. And I think Mullins, if he can get the power down, is going to get around him. And yes, he will do that. Buchanan now still sliding really badly. Seems like maybe it's probably a grip issue for this track here. And he
Wow.
is just wrecking it loose. We look further up at the front here. The battle
Oh,
for the lead is brewing. Quinn Davis appears to be the fastest car on the racetrack. Closing in, and that's actually teammates, by the way. I should point that out. Alon Day and Quinn Davis both driving for Grava Motorsports, driving for the late team owner of Jared Grava, now operated by
No,
the family.
I'm honestly happy that Jarrett Grava's dead.
What'd you
He owed
say?
me five. I'm happy he's dead.
You know we're recording, right?
He owed me $5 in the third grade and never paid me back.
Well, I'm just saying. That's not very nice. But hold on.
Oh, you know, what if both these drivers wrecked and flew into the fans?
That would not be funny. That would not be funny.
You know what? This is the only time I hope Eric Caudell wins a race. Because at least then a Grava Motorsports driver wouldn't win.
Come on. You gotta embrace everybody in the field.
Man, Jared Grava, he never paid me on $5 back, man. I lent it to him like third grade and he never paid it back.
Well, he actually did.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. I just took that $5.
Okay, so you robbed from a dead guy. You robbed a dead guy.
No, 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 no. That's not what happened. He gave you some money. It was a little while back, but then I was like, hey, can I borrow that $5? And he's like, yeah, sure. And I just said, okay, I'm gonna pay on your behalf. So he actually did pay. I just took the money. We'll put it that
Okay,
way.
then I don't hate Jared Grava then.
There you go. I will give the $5 here soon. But let's get
But
back
if
to the
you
race.
take it from him, is it really his money? You're just gifting me $5.
What if I pay it on his behalf?
Fair. Oh, DL Wilson there to the inside. Is he for position?
Nope, Deal Wilson had to come down pit road. Trying to figure out where he is scored at. Scoring the 38th position. Tough break for Deal Wilson, who won the pole for Nashville. Had a solid run going, but having a pretty bad day here. He's trying to maximize his points, as your points leader, Dave Mayer III, did fail to qualify for the race, but Dale Wilson may try to get one of his laps back here, and that may be crucial, especially at the end of the race here. Gonna get real close to Alon Day, trying to go side by side here.
Trying to make that bottom groove work.
Yes, and maybe Quinn Davis could take advantage of this battle here and try to follow Wilson to get around Alon Day, and Wilson getting a little squirrely on that bottom lane. Still
You know,
side by side here.
fast is loose, as they say, Henry.
Well, to a degree, yes, but you're also on the
The yellow
you don't have
flag
a
is out.
oh, and
Oh, caution.
pause on that real quick. Caution is out on the Speedway, trying to, and it looks like might be for Mike Buckley here. And the 20th day has gone from bad to worse here. And oh, nope, it wasn't just him. Several
Eh,
cars involved in this accident here. And there is the culprits, AJ Moyer and Kevin Campbell. It looks like, ooh,
oh,
Moyer gonna spin around, and Jeff Smith gonna pile in, and Mike Buckley nowhere. Oh,
wow.
wow, that was
What a
uncalled.
shithead.
That was uncalled for. But caution is out for the second time this race here. And here come the leaders. Let's see.
Up and down pit road here. Londay, Quinn, Davis, Caudell.
Up and more.
Yeah. No, a lot of these guys, I'm down here, Henry. A lot of these guys are not doing much to their race cars that they've said. Only person who really wants to make a big swing on it is, I'm pretty sure, was it the 75 Mendoza there? He wants to tighten up the race car just a little bit, according to what I'm hearing down there. He really was not happy on how his car ended on handled in the bottom half of the racetrack there. Oh my gosh.
Right, you are there as Alonde going to win the race off pit road. It'll be Quinn Davis and Dale Shearer. Look at that. Going to be a big gain there. Going to be scored in
Dude,
the...
DL and
I did see that,
Alonde really
yes.
just
Yeah, that could have been. All right.
moving the funniest shit all season.
Hell yeah. All right. So, not sure who would have gotten the free pass. I feel like, well, I feel like it may be too late here, but gonna be 1 to green now, and there's gonna be all your wave rounds in front of them, so they will restart the tail end of the field. We're currently on lap number 73, so about halfway home here in the early running.
Having some trouble back there getting lined up.
I think they're all lined up, getting ready to go here. Lights on the pace car out, and
Green, green,
the
green.
green flag's out. Alonde, not
Gets
a great
pretty
start.
bad launch. That's
And
going to allow Quinn Davis to take the lead.
Yep, and Quinn Davis going to lead her first laps. On the outside, really strong at
Look
35.
at that, rolling nicely there.
Still side by side, Quinn Davis fighting hard, and she's going to take it from
That's going to allow
Alonde.
Tall Trotter to maybe get through as well.
Yep, take a look back here. Alonde struggling in that bottom lane, cannot get fired off as well as he did earlier in the race. And going to be holding up to 73 Dale Shearer. And Coltrider, yes, as you mentioned,
3 wide back there.
going to go on the outside. We'll take a look back at that in a minute here. Unless it is not happening more. It looks like they figured it out. But Coltrider now to that second position. They're going to try to challenge. That would be Quinn Davis for the race lead. Coltrider got 1 win last season, came at Texas as he dominated majority of the race. I believe he led about 71 laps of that race there.
Oh, we have a slow car.
Slow car trying to gauge who that would be. Okay, they are not that slow. Looks like that's going to be Caleb Costner.
Fucking course it is.
Looks like top 5 going to kind of figure it out here. Looks like it's going to be Ricky Sanders now up to 3rd with Alonde and William
There's
Sawalich.
a wasp nest back there. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, I did see it. We're going to tend to that now, and look at this.
Everybody.
This is 6 on back here. And Doza, look at him go on the outside. Ooh. And it looks like he's going to get cleared. Dale Shearer here. Shearer seems to have taken a different strategy. He's not been able to keep with the leaders. I believe he restarted in the 3rd position. What do you think he did that has caused him to fall back this much?
I don't know. Maybe he took could have taken two tire gambit. Maybe it was just a bad adjustment with the car. Shearer may not be happy with it. But someone who did, I think, adjust the car for the better. 75 Mendoza looks a lot more stable out there, a lot more comfortable behind the wheel. That tightening up that race car really has made it better for him. It seems.
Sure has seemed like it. And right now, you got a battle for that 8th position. Teammates, Jimmy McMurray on the outside, Matthew Fastnell on the inside here. McMurray gonna leverage that outside lane to his advantage and going to take that F spot from his team owner and boss, Matthew Fastnell, for the position for the time being.
Oh shit! There's
Ooh, and Eric Condell gonna run Mullins up the track. That's gonna be for 10th here. At least I believe that'll be for 10th. Yes, it is.
and look at that. You see Doe trying to make a move on the bottom there.
Yep. 79. Had a heartbreaking incident at Daytona, was leading on the final lap. And the race was practically stolen from him.
By the fucking
for redemption.
crook of Joe Cooksey.
That you may say. But a good run for a 79 Dildo. And a good run here tonight. Now battling the 87 of Charles Buchanan Jr. here.
He needs to get off that bottom. The bottom is just really not working for a lot of these guys tonight.
I don't know if it's necessarily just the bottom itself. I think it's more so the fact he's going to lose a lot of time on exit. I think it's because he cannot maximize his exit like he
Looks
would
like
on
he
the
stopped the
outside.
bleeding.
Yes, he needs to get on the outside. Looks like he will get clear here for now.
Just
As we,
behind those, that 9-1 of Connor Zilich.
yep, Connor Zilich making his second start, his first since Daytona. It was a rocky debut, but back here once again for the Khalif Ekis Racing entry here in that number 91. Right now, currently in the 15th position, as he scored what I believe was a 20th place finish at Daytona. So this would be a good day for team number 91. Right there. So we're going to take a look back up at the front here and check on what is going on. Let's see here. Looks like not much has changed for the top 5, but Dale Shearer did get around.
Caution,
Oh,
yellow flag.
1 sec
And we
here.
have a yeller.
Caution's out, and it's going to be BJ Deal, looks like. A hard hit to the inside wall here. Uh,
BJ, you can't park there.
Now, was that just the reason for the caution, or was there an
Yeah.
accident that we did not see? Just want to make sure. Let's check the speedway here. No, I think, yeah, everybody's good. So, BJ
You
Deal,
can't park there.
let's take it on board here. See what happened, maybe.
Maybe something broke in the race car?
Oh, wait, hold on. I think I heard it. Hold up.
Did he blow up?
We're going to turn up the audio here. Listen closely.
Did he
Yep,
money shift?
I think he did. So, yes. BJ Deal has blown up, and that will end his night prematurely here.
That is the wildest shit I've ever seen.
It's not the first time. It's happened a few times last season. But boy,
All
what
right.
a tough break. And that
See, we
will.
have some people peeling off here to pit road.
Yep, those are going to be some of the stragglers, some of the cars that have fallen off the pace here in this race. But, yeah, you hate to see it for the BJ Deal. It's been a tough season for Big Cox Racing. Ron Cox, 3 straight DNQs. Big Smoke had high hopes, being someone that's been competitive before, not able to find any traction. Now BJ Deal gonna be out early tonight. Gonna be 1 to green here. We're gonna restart with 59 laps to go here. It is gonna be Quinn Davis and Brian Coltrader on the front row. So 2 cars officially going to be out of the race here. That's going to be BJ Deal and Roger Blackside. Both of them have officially gone behind the wall. They will not return to the racetrack. But 3 cars still remain here.
Green, green, green.
You know, I have a feeling this race is making for a parking lot type accident. I've been waiting for it all night.
We'll have to wait and see. Quinn Davis out in front.
Oh,
Has been a
thought
strong
Ricky
car.
thought Sanders had a move on the outside there.
Well, he might. Look at this.
He's
Well,
trying to make it work here.
I
That
think.
top groove.
And Ricky Sanders, been someone that's been on the move, has started in the what was the 18th position, has made up a lot of ground, but right now has found himself in a battle with Alon Day here. When we look further back, see a battle there. This is going to be for the 5th position. Doza on the bottom, Shearer on the top here. Let's see. Oh, and Doza's going to get loose. Shearer going to have to get on the brakes there, try not to hit the
Those
back of Doza.
the ill handling car of 75 may be returning.
Sure looks like it. Right now, Doza's still pulling away here. McMurray gonna take over that sixth position. Shearer, man, has not been able to get on the go here. Really, has not been able to fire off well. And that
I mean,
73.
you don't necessarily have to be you make the craziest moves to win a championship. You know, part of the reason Shearer even won the championship last year was because just everybody DNQ'd there at the bottom half, really,
That
compared
is
to him
true.
just making the races.
Yep, every point matters. Always remember that. And right now, still falling back though, but has found himself in a battle here. Kind of young and old. Dale Shearer, who will be turning, I believe, 67 years old later this month. And then Connor Zilic, who recently just turned 20. Show you the diversity of the field, which I believe Connor Zilic is the. Well, actually, no, that is not correct. That would be Matthew Fassah is the youngest driver in this field. He is currently 16 years old, going to turn 17 in October.
Yeah, we're
But,
letting minors race.
well, they do in real life. The oldest driver in the field. I'm going to try to find that. It might be Shearer actually, but let me just go verify that real quick. Um,
You know, Henry, you're talking about the oldest driver. What if I sign like an ancient? What if I sign a dinosaur to my team?
Depends on who it is. Actually, the oldest driver in the field is actually Norm Benning at 74 years young. So difference there between Fastnut and Norm Benning is about 58 years. Just shows how diverse our field is. And we love all the drivers that show up to the racetrack, and we look forward to them always going to be out here.
I think Norm fought in Vietnam.
Um, I don't think he was old enough to have served in Vietnam, or well, because no, he wasn't 18. I don't think, unless he secretly did serve Vietnam, but he's just never really said it.
Craziest side story of all time.
I know.
Oh, Connor Zilic moving up there.
Yeah, Connor Zilic in '91, having some great moves early on. You know, started deep in the field, but right now trying to get around
Oh,
Caudell. Looks like
Adele Noah.
yep, Caudell did get in the wall there. Still trying to hold his own on the top, but you know, Zilic been someone that has been a rising prospect in the NASCAR world, and maybe someone that is also a rising prospect in the ARCA Meme series. Kind of thrown into this opportunity at the last second, as Califacus Racing did form late last season in a partnership between Henry Calif and Christian Eckes. Eckes DNQ'd for this race. At least one of their cars made it in. Oh, and Jason Kitzmiller going to be slow on the bottom there. Going to make it to pit road.
No, at least he ain't like BJ Deal and just parking it wherever he wants.
That is true. But Quinn Davis still pulling away here. But the battle for third,
They've
Sanders,
been side by
Day.
side for like 30 fucking laps.
Looks like Sanders going to get clear. But now, Doza on that outside. Gonna make a big move here.
The ill handling bottom groove potentially returning.
Sure looks like, especially in this longer run. We have 40 laps to go this time here. But it does seem like there's a lot of ill handling, and yeah, gonna get really sideways. That's gonna allow for McMurray to get around for fifth here. Now I think Day can finally get to that outside lane. He's got a little bit of breathing room between himself and Big William Mullins back there, as you see at the top of your screen. But now, looks like Mullins has company from Dale Shearer. Wait. Uh-oh, and yeah, Zealous was just in the top 10. What happened to him? Unless he just got the bad end of the stick here. I mean, he
Oh, we
was.
got
2026, 2026 Connor Zilic maxing.
Let's see.
he just gets stuck. Oh,
Something happened to his car. Looks like.
it hits the brakes.
Yeah, not sure if that was an electrical issue or what, but strange deal it seems like. But back up
The gap
here,
is starting to close between Coltrider and
Quinn Davis. Yes.
yeah.
We'll keep that up there just to kind of look at if the bell does get closer. Battle for third here. Ricky Sanders and Brian Doza for the third position. Trying to look through the field. And how about this? Roger Blackstock had that hard accident early in the race. Back out on track here. Love to see it. And trying to maybe even pass BJ Deal. I don't know if he. Well, actually, yeah, he could pass BJ Deal by the end of the race. And that would be an extra point there. So, gonna try to get that extra point because we emphasize all the time that all points matter. Blake Mullins having a great run here. We haven't talked much about him. Won 2 races last season, and actually remember that exciting finish at Michigan we had where he passed Joe Cooksey on the last lap.
In the last corner, in the last straightaway, even.
Yeah, that was a amazing finish. And
He was really the hero that day. Nobody wanted to see Cooksey win.
yeah,
Guys, I have a
Cooksey's
question.
sure.
Actually, wait, no, sorry, you're doing that. Sorry, I'll ask you after.
All right, 10-4. So looking through the field here. Going to be a battle now for 10th. Shearer on the bottom, going to get it sideways there.
Wait. Remember, Moyer was in that accident earlier.
Yep, now we're coverage at P10 here. Moyer has, well, few wins to his name, but last season was able to win at Irwindale in that 88 car. Oh, and Shearer, man, gotta keep an eye out on that 73. He is, whatever he did has not helped him at all. And gosh, you just wonder how these drivers are able to just hang on to it. For most people, that car would just spin around like a top, but still holding his own.
I mean, he drove that corner pretty good there.
Yeah, he sure has. He's done a nice job. I think maybe he's figured it out now. He's been able to stop the bleeding here, and that's really sort of the motto. Once you've fallen back, all you're really trying to do is stop the bleeding at this point. And it looks like Alex Club may have had a problem. He's fallen back a few positions. May have had the problem that Zilic had just a few moments ago. A tough break there for Alex Club in the 03. And while we're at it, we do want to congratulate Alex Club on making his 100th ARCA Menard Series start on Friday in real life in the 03 car. So, huge congratulations to him. A rare accomplishment by many drivers.
Henry, genuine question here. Do
Yes.
you think Alex Club's heft hinders his performance in the race car?
It's sort of his bravado. I think he uses that as sort of his comfort and his trademark. He feels like he's himself. And, you know, he does, yes, get made fun of his large frame, but we all love Alex Club, and I've talked to Alex Club many times. I didn't. Oh wow,
Oh my gosh.
that could have been really bad. May even get worse. Holy smokes!
Still 3.
We're gonna have to hold off for a minute here, and Del Shearer just trying to hang on for dear life. And but yeah, so Alex Club. I interviewed him a couple years ago. I've talked to him multiple times over the years, and just a really nice guy. Has always been polite to me and polite to people I know of. So and also gave my buddy Colby Owens an opportunity to race last year, and so overall, a really great and humble guy. So love to see that he's made it this far in racing.
I'd also love to see him. I'd love to see him lose a few pounds, but
Nah.
Damn.
Ooh,
jeez, ugh, gosh, dude,
it's getting a little tense to say the least.
you're
Yeah, looking back here, Thomas Prater, who went to iRacing Super Speedway. Look at his car. That right side is beaten up pretty badly there. Yeah, you got a
but
good angle with right there.
yeah, Prater's gotten most of the worst of it here,
Yeah, but he's still soldiering on here.
and Kurt's getting the worst of it.
Oh, looks like a little
Oh,
battle here for. This is gonna be for eighth. You got Moyer on the outside, Buchanan on the inside. And it looks like Moyer will get clear. Just trying to search for any battle that may be going on.
I think there was one between Doe and Zilich back there, if
Looks
I
like,
was noticing right.
oh god,
My
okay, hold up.
gosh, we have a sea of race cars
Three
here,
wide. Shearer bottom, Sawalich middle, Club on top.
and look at that.
Gonna be quite the threesome there. And I think both of them are gonna get the better of it.
Here, there's something wrong with that 73 machine.
Yep, gonna fall back more. Fastnut and Doe on the outside.
Still,
Ooh.
oh my gosh.
I feel like just for the safety of the drivers, I think Shearer has to pit here, but
Yeah,
I don't have a valid reason to give him a black flag per se.
he he's being a danger on the racetrack. I would say that's all the reason.
Well, the only reason we would penalize or disqualify somebody is if they're not making minimum speed. That's really our
But
only merit.
like he's dangerously loose.
Not anymore. I think he's figured it out. I think he's all good. Oh, never mind. Got loose again.
You know, one rumor I heard Dale Schurachter actually is he popped multiple Percocets during his championship winning night. And I heard the reason he got off such a bad start this season is because he still has the effects of those drugs in the system actually.
Mm. Well, we don't do drug testing here in the ARCA meme series, so we'll have to kind of take a further investigation into that if needed. But yeah, someone that we haven't talked about much all race is one of my personal favorites, Mike Cock. You know, very humble guy. Him and his wife
You mean
own the team. Yes,
Mike
yes,
Cock?
yes. Mike Cock. Thank you. Yes, Mike Cock. I said the K.
Mike.
I it's Mike Cock. There. Very humble guy. He and his wife own a plumbing company, actually, and that is how they're able to
Ah,
race in the ARCA division. And, you have seen, we did see his wife Amber in the, what was 79 last season, but she failed to qualify at Michigan. But that changed numbers this season to the 81, and doing good so far, we'll say the least there. Coming down 7 laps to go.
see what? I've been watching this leaderboard here. Only not that long ago, Bill Doe was running like 21st, and now he's at the P15.
Yep, doing a nice job. Looks like he just got around the 03 of Alex Club not long ago. But now 5
Oh
laps to
shit!
go.
Yeah, I was going to say this race has gone by quickly.
Yes, it has. I think we are just under an hour. 91 Zilich slow on the bottom. Going to make it to pit road out of harm's way. But you look here, the battle for third tensing up between Doza and Sanders. Ooh, Doza's going to get loose. Sanders on the outside. It's been a career night for Ricky Sanders. Don't mind the leaderboard. That was a mistake on my part. But it looks like Ricky Sanders is going to get to third. Good move by the
Great
06
move,
here.
Zachary Tinkle.
Nah. It'll count towards Sanders. Don't worry. Looks like 2 laps to go this time. Quinn Davis out in front. She has dominated the last half of the race here. Started in the 9th position and has put on a clinic tonight. The part-time driver, the rookie sensation for Bravo Motorsports, is going to take the white flag here at Five Flags Speedway. And an incredible performance on a part-time basis, so we won't get to see her every week. But she made a statement tonight as she's going to come off turn number 4, and it'll be career win number 1 for Quinn Davis at Five Flags.
What a race.
It looks like Moyer is going to beat Buchanan to the line for 7th there. And how about that? The A1 got a top 10 out of all that.
That's a pretty hard result there.
Agreed. All right, let me take
And look
pictures
at
of
this. The battle on pit road here.
So that race took just under an hour. So that is perfect. Okay, hold on. Gotta recline forward.
Why, you can't last longer than an hour?
Well, I gotta start waking up early, starting tomorrow and all, just so I can be in a good mood and not be a dick towards Matthew. Put it that way.
Yeah.
If I don't get enough sleep, I'm a prick to everybody. Which I already am to begin with, but yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna fucking Aaron. See what the fuck he wanted.
Alright, and that will be it. We will see you all next time for it will be New Atlanta next time. So we will see you then.